أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One of my teachers requested that I complete this book in order to enlighten those who are around us and teach those who are around us. Inshallah ta'ala, I ask God Almighty, our Creator, and the Creator of the heavens and the universes and everything that exists and everything that is, to accept this work simply as a reflection on faith and life, and to teach those who are young or those who are young at heart about who Allah Azza wa Jal is and what Muslims are either doing today or expected to do for the future, inshallah, for continued success and blessing, inshallah ta'ala, during a time where most people are spending time with family. This is a good reflection on what believers and Muslims should do to maintain a spiritual connection with Allah Azza wa Jal. And the author is Sheikh Norman Ali Khan, and it was shared with one of my Arabic teachers as a reminder to teach Muslims about the nature of our relationship with God. Sheikh Norman Ali Khan asks the question, how does a modern Muslim maintain a spiritual connection with Allah Azza wa Jal? The world today is abuzz with unrelenting activity. The developments in the worlds of politics and economics, social media, even entertainment, technology, and beyond are all constantly vying for a person's attention. More importantly, they are vying to distract a person's heart. In line with the ideology of unfettered free markets, we are constantly being exhorted to consume. There has perhaps never been a time when God's words, Allah's words, Al-Hakim, Al-Hakum Al-Takathur, and this is in Surah Al-Takathur, were more applicable. And that is simply speaking about the intention of simply gathering wealth without the intention of distribution. We have arrived at a time when being distracted from the blessing of responsibility and our role towards Allah has been something institutionalized. The entertainment industry is undoubtedly one of the most imposing industries on modern society. It does not stop there. Individuals can be reduced to little more than atomized consumers. Our deen, our way, the truth, the path, the light of faith may become commodified into a form of entertainment in this environment. A scholar may become a celebrity, and we may watch for some type of spiritual high before returning to a routinized consumer existence. And I reflect on the statement of Ali ibn Abi Talib and others, استعداد ليوم الرحيل, that خوف من الجليل رضا بالقليل ولو كان ما بين السماوات والأرض وما فيهن واستعداد ليوم الرحيل, which is a wonderful Arabic statement that scholars have taught time immemorial, which is to have a certain awe and wonder and love of God, and to be content with whatever God provides, even if it is an increase in abundance, even if it is everything that we know of in existence. It is still uncomparable with what God has hidden from us that we will obtain as believers when we arrive in paradise, inshallah ta'ala. ليس عزما ولكن صدقا بقول الله. Our ummah, the Muslim ummah, those who pray and fast and give charity and believe in God, and those who love one another and forgive one another as Muslims, are experiencing a type of difficulty or a crisis with identity. And some people believe it is through the image that is being obtained by people who seek to harm others. These types of groups may have a call that is attractive. However, their intentions are to be self-destructive or to destroy others. And then we see these types of headlines that appear that are associated with shocking acts of harm to self or others. Therefore, a community and a mosque is a spiritual guidance center, and there has to be a level of teaching that occurs and counseling. And these are the roles of the prophets: to be sadiqun wa amin, honest and trustworthy; qawiyun wa amin, strong and trustworthy; makinun wa amin, established in understanding the nature of this world and the nurturing role of our Creator, the God. Makinun amin wa nasihun amin, and to give good advice and to be trustworthy when we give good advice. كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله ولو على أنفسكم الوالدين والأقربون. That means to advise ourselves, first and foremost, to respond to the call that God asks of us to live more like the prophets, Abraham and Moses, and our mothers, Mary, and Sittina Zahra, Fatima Zahra, and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and our Prophet Isa ibn Maryam Rasulullah, and to mention their virtues and to learn from them and to live by them. And inshallah, to arrive back home with Allah one day when we die and return back to our place of origin. This collection is a reminder that Ustad Norman Ali Khan has compiled and is an important contribution in a time of distraction. It is an important work. Ustad Norman reminds us directly and speaks to the heart, encouraging us to respond to God, to remind others, and to put life in a healthy, natural perspective. Contemporary culture asks us to think of death as the ultimate conclusion to what should be some type of destructive behavioral time where the soul can do whatever it wants without consequence. And that is not what our deen or any true faith is going to teach. That death is only the beginning of our true life, and we will recognize that if we are honest in our study of nature or the nurturing world that surrounds us. The subtitle of this work is Putting Life in Perspective, about reminding ourselves not to forget the true nature of reality. Our life is temporary. A person's life is temporary. They are the small window of opportunity to do something good in the world, which God will judge whether we are deserving of entering paradise without account. And that is the position of every believing Muslim, that we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, يَدْخُلُنَا الْجَنَّةِ بِدُونِ حِسَابٍ. Assalamu alaikum.